Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, episodes 67, 68 and 69. I thought personally they were pretty good episodes. Of course we just reacted to a really intense tuning exams arc, so they went quite lightly with these episodes. These episodes were very Chocho focused, and they sent a great message at the end that you shouldn't change yourself for a man or for anyone, and Chocho learned that in the end. She was being a bit annoying in these episodes, but in the end she realized that, I can't just like transform myself skinny to um or um or worry about calories just to get skinny or to transform for a man. So what happened in these episodes was that Chocho, she was watching a romantic drama on a TV player, and Choji, her dad, was trying to teach her the butterfly mode jutsu, and he was turning skinny, and he was expanding his butterfly wings. But Chocho, she was too focused on the romantic drama, and she's in love with Mr. Tomaru, who is an actor, a very popular actor, and Ashina plays his love interest in the romantic drama. And so Chocho, she has this huge crush on this guy and actually gets to meet him, and her and Team Moegi, Team Inojin, their mission was to protect Mr. Tomaru, and Team Boruto were to protect Ashina because they were getting death threats from initially what they thought were rabid fangirls who just didn't like Ashina at all, for playing Tomaru's love interest. And Chocho, like, she was playing hard to get. She didn't know how to act around Tomaru, and to be honest, I could relate to a certain extent of like trying so hard not to show my true feelings, because I'm actually a very shy person, especially towards men that I like. Anyway, so Chocho, like, she was getting like, no, she was getting nervous around him, like, but she was like trying her best to like serve Tomaru, like giving him food and whatever he needed during the filming set. Tomaru, he was flirting with Chocho, and Chocho, she was just getting quite flustered about it. She didn't know how to react towards his like moves on her. Like, to be honest, I found it a bit creepy. Personally, I like older men, but like I find he was just acting a bit too much, a bit too like, he was being too forward towards Chocho. And also, like, Chocho, she's just around 13 years old, barely 13. So I just thought like she was too young to replace Ashina to be Tomaru's love interest in the acting set, in the actual drama. Um, and he looked like he was at least a few years older. Um, little bit creepy. But it was more about like what he was actually doing. Like, he was taking a piece of food out of her face to eat it, and then like he was like touching her, and like I just feel like this is a bit too much. You shouldn't be that forward, especially not that straight away. Like, she just met him in real life, and actors, they actually I'm sure they are actually different from how they act in TV dramas. And he was a very I mean, he seemed nice. He was initially nice, but he doesn't like fat girls, and the fact that he said that in front of her face when he finally found out that Chocho is actually a fat girl, a chubby girl. But at the time he didn't even recognize Chocho, and I was just like, wow, you're so fucking dense, yo. The same with Ashina, they both are so entitled, very egotistical people. Like, tomorrow he was just saying like to Ashina that he knows that Chocho really likes him, but is trying her best to not show it, but he's just like playing it along. And I just find that disgusting. You shouldn't do that to your fans or anyone. You've got to be straight, but like, you know, like saying to her face that, oh, she's fat, I don't like fat girls are not my type. Then Chocho got really upset, but prevented Sarada from punching him because she got angry that Tomaru said that to her face. But Tomaru, he didn't know that that was Chocho, but still, like, I would not say that to someone's face. You could have just said, sorry, but you got the wrong idea. I'm not interested. If you just said that, then I'd be fine with it. But sis lost, you know. And Chocho deserves better. And she learnt a valuable lesson in the end. Don't change yourself for anyone, and don't think about boys that much anyway. Like, jeez, like she was like so like she really wanted to get her first kiss with him, and like she wanted to get married to him, when it's actually just acting. And then like Ashina, she had to learn an important lesson herself. In the end, like she really wanted to gain attention. So Konohamaru, he played the villain at the end to sort of test Ashina to get to revive her popularity, since she was getting a lot of hate from the fans. So Ashina, she wanted to do something good by saving Tomaru from you know, getting hurt. So she rescued Tomaru and gave the money, the ransom. But in the end, it was Konohamaru who just wanted to revive her popularity. But then she showed up with explosive tags and say like she was just being so freaking crazy and risked everyone's lives. So it's just, why the fuck would you do that? Like, she was doing so well with the whole redeeming, like showing that you actually care about the production, and then you pull off this suicide terrorist act, and you know, now she's in jail, presumably. So, but yeah, like Tomaru's fine, and he had a I had a sense of closure with Chocho. They did speak at the end, and Chocho was like to him, no, I'm not gonna change anyone for anyone, change myself for anyone. So it's nice that Chocho learned her lesson at the end. And Mitsuki, I mean, all of them are like saying like you gotta change back, otherwise it's gonna affect the mission, since she is best when she is fat. She is at her full power when she is fat, chubby. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I have to say. What you think of these episodes? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.